Soccer, the sport that's taking the U.S. by storm. With 20 Major League Soccer teams, minor league teams, countless clubs, and millions of youth playing, it's estimated that billions are spent on soccer in the U.S. each year, all from a sport that originated at an English prison in the early 1800s.
Well, one of the great things about soccer as compared to any other sport is that kids can literally start when they're 3 or 4 years old, and at the very basic, soccer is running around and kicking a ball. And so at that, you can literally be almost any level, just get out there and have fun. And then of course, with there being so many kids, you've got, kids will choose a path to go competitive or stay recreational, and most of them do from age 3 to 19. So it's this big, wide group of kids that don't really need a ton of skill to be able to do it, but they can get out there and play, and that's why it's so popular.
And the Kansas City Metro is fast becoming a soccer corridor of sorts for the Midwest. With the MLS team sporting Kansas City to the west in Wyandotte County, a new national soccer training center to be built on the other side of 435, a new minor league team, the Swope Park Rangers in Kansas City, Missouri, along with the National Women's Soccer League champions FC Kansas City, headquartered at Swope Park. To the south, the soccer complexes in Olathe and Overland Park, and now to the east, the Gateway Soccer Village at I-49 and 150 in Grandview.
We need to have a place where our kids can go play and have a first-class facility, and it be one stop where everything is there instead of just going and playing in soccer fields that are way out of the way and not having the ability to find restaurants and places to eat or have any amenities or a place to stay right there on site. We have all that at Gateway Village, and the fact that we can build a world-class facility that will be the largest one in the world, I mean, it's so exciting, and that's why we want to build this.
Chiefs Hall of Famer and local businessman Duron Cherry is one of the 3 principals behind Gateway. But actually, it was his wife, Hope, who had the idea.
There's got to be a place that we can go to grab a bite to eat, go work out if I wanted to, do a little bit of shopping, and there just wasn't anything in the location that was quite like that. So, we all live very busy lives, and I wanted to have a place of convenience. I wanted something that made sense, and not only made sense for the players, but made sense for the families that were bringing the players to the destination and the location, and a one-stop destination, if you will, for the family, something a little bit for everyone.
So Duron bought 300 acres about a mile east of I-49 and 150 and teamed up with the Heartland Soccer Association Executive Director Shane Hackett, as well as local developer Kurt Peiser.
It is a true destination location. So when you arrive and you get out of your car, you never get back in that car until you're ready to go home, whether home is a couple blocks down the street or home is in Oklahoma. So it will be a place for families and people to spend the time that they're there for either a day, a half a day, or maybe 4 days. And one thing that kind of happens with families that travel with youth sports, not just soccer, but any type of youth sport, is when it's a place that there's not a lot to do, maybe one parent will take a couple kids, but when it's a place that you can go and enjoy, because families don't get vacations, we call them playcations, because we're following our kids around playing sports. So it's a place that you go a couple days early, stay a couple days late, and you have plenty to do, and you never have to leave.
Gateway turned to Populous Architects to make it a reality. Populous has designed Olympic stadiums, National League ballparks, and retail and event centers all over the world. And it's not just all commercial and recreational either. On the western edge of Gateway, 40 new custom homes on a quiet cul-de-sac.
We're building homes within the lower 200s to 230s with different floor plans, different styles. And the amenities out here are just amazing, exquisite. There's miles and miles of trails that are already out here that we will connect the park to, so the people that purchase the homes, the residents, will have access to the park as well as the trails, as well as dining and shopping all within footsteps.
Reese Nichols Commercial Real Estate is also involved. Broker John Sweeney has helped develop some of the biggest shopping districts in the metro and says Gateway Village is the future of mixed-use retail and family recreation.
We're bringing in 1.9 million spectators and players a year just to the soccer complex alone. And What that means is that's more than a Walmart supercenter, if you can, everybody can visualize that. So the retailers are really going to be take advantage of all those people who are coming to the soccer complex.
Developers estimate that more than 4 million people will flow through Gateway Soccer Village each year. That's more than the combined attendance for all the Royals and Chiefs games in 2015. A 300-acre field of dreams where families will make memories, develop young athletes, and invest heavily in the fastest growing sport in America.